It's easy to feel like you're sometimes conforming when you're going about life the same way as everybody else, and I guess that's kind of like where I've been at, and like what my struggle has been is to find what separates me, because I grow frustrated feeling like I don't want to be like everybody else, and I want to be different, and it doesn't mean like separating myself or isolating myself from everyone else and being like I'm creating things and doing things that no one else has ever done before. It's more like I'm doing something that not many people are doing, and I'm expressing things that not many people are comfortable expressing. And so I guess like what makes me different and what separates me is my willingness to express even when it's uncomfortable, and it may like, I don't know, it can be scary sometimes, but I just want to utilize the gifts that I've been given, my voice, my creative expression, like my ability to put words together and to create visuals that make people feel something and that make me feel something, that speak for me. So I guess like just that freedom of expression is what I strive for and what makes me different. For me personally, the forms of expression that I go to that speak the loudest for me is definitely, first off, writing. Writing has been my greatest form of expression since I was little. Like that was what I was immediately drawn to. Aside from like just this desire to create things and build things and paint things or draw things. But yeah, I started journaling I got my first journal on my 8th birthday. It was this little, I don't know, I feel like it was this little, I don't know if it was Hello Kitty or something, I don't know, something. It had like this felt fill-in with a marker outside cover, and it had a little lock on it for protection. And it started off as like, I don't know, that stuff was like, I wouldn't share that with anyone, it would be embarrassing to me. But I feel like my writings, I've been able to, over time, articulate things in a more effectively, I guess, and I've found purpose and meaning in sharing some of that with people. And I do one day wish to write a book. I think I am writing my book. I think I'm writing it as I continue to journal and express things. I'm making notes for the book that I plan to put out one day. But painting comes from my writings. I find a lot of inspiration from my writings that flow into my paintings. And just like I visualize things. When I'm writing things, I'm constantly visualizing it, and you can tell by the way I write that I'm trying to visualize it. And so I feel like painting helps me understand what I'm expressing in my writings better, because I'm putting a visual representation out there that I can fully understand. Like a perfect moment of inspiration for me is I'm sitting on my back porch. It's not really a porch, it's more like a patio, but I'm sitting back there and the sun is shining and there's a nice breeze and I'm listening to to elemental music without words, and it's just like elevating me. And then I start to flow into song, and that leads to me writing, and then that writing leads to energy, produces energy that drives me to create something. And so I have to remember, that. That's a really great question, because I have to remember those moments and hold on to them, because I can go back to them and I can relive them and fuel myself in those moments that I know bring me that inspiration and that energy that I need. I guess it's hard to really know what opportunities come as you grow in your art and what you're doing. I don't know, I guess as a musician, you look to other musicians that you want to be like, and I definitely have painters that I'm whoa. I went to Art Basel a couple months in December, and it was inspiration overload. So many incredible artists there all at once, doing live art and everything, and so that definitely it made me see all of the possibilities that I didn't see before as an artist, and it makes me want to run off and just pursue life on the road, street art. I've seen street artists and I'm yo, that's crazy, living off of what you're doing what you love. But I don't want to starve my dream. I don't want to starve my creativity. I don't want to tap into it too much too soon, and then it becomes something else. I want it to flow, and I don't want it to be so much I don't want it to form into something like everything else, like a job and all of that. And so I guess where I see myself going right now is just creating a lifestyle that allows me to travel, and I would love to hold what do they call them? Retreats. I really want to travel with my art and do retreats and just bring people together, and just create build communities all over the place. And so I guess that's a vision of mine, is I want to get out there. I want to meet other artists, other people, other individuals who are struggling to, like I said, I started because of an individual. And so just that idea of man, there's people that are waiting to be pushed. And I know you got to do it if you're going to do it, but I just want to be out there, have more exposure, and expose myself really, because I can hide out for a while, but expose myself so that I can hopefully inspire others to create and to know the raw truth behind all of it, and that it's hard sometimes. Oh man, it's hard to really organize a set vision of where I want to be in the next 5-10 years. I think I just want to be at peace. I just want to be I just want to be free from these chains that seem to consume me at times these days. I'm trying to process my thoughts. But I'm going to school right now, which is kind of freaking me out, for esthetician. And that's kind of what I'm thinking of, what I need to do to support my vision financially, and support this journey so that I can have a bigger impact and influence and have the means to do all that. So I'm seeing what happens with that, and just gonna continue creating and get out there and meet people and make connections that are unpredictable. It's hard. I'm trying not to live in the future, but I also know that I need to keep my sights ahead on something. But it's more of a mentality. It's more of a spiritual awakening that I envision for myself. It's a presence. It's an existence of me. So it's hard to really give you a cut clean answer for that, because I don't know exactly. So much can happen in 5 to 10 years, so much that I am unaware of. I think if I'm continuing to align with my values and what I truly love, and I continue to express freely, that I will continue to manifest what it is that I want. And that although like things may come as a surprise sometimes, I know that like I'm directing my path with my present moment, and like I'm putting my ladder on a specific building. So I don't know what I'm gonna see when I'm up there, but I'm moving. I want them to feel, first off, a light and warmth, because I wanna express hugs. I wanna express light, and I want people to feel that, and that be associated with my name and my art as just hope and peace and love. And I don't know, I guess I want them, the words that I would want to come to mind is passion. I mean, love too, those are all words, but those are like feelings, emotions, and so is passion. But I don't know, I want them to think passion and authentic. Rawthentique. Yeah, I want them to think authentic and just free-flowing. My name is Rivka, and I'm Undefined.